Hello, I'm Tanya from Love Goddess Tarot, and this is your daily love reading. And today we're going to look at the energies surrounding your love life for 2024. And I wanted to have a brief look for you to see what was coming up. And what is very interesting for love for you this year is going to be about your spiritual growth. You may be in a place where you're going to be seeking more common ground on your spiritual path with your significant person, or for those of you who are still looking to meet someone, spirituality is big for you this year. So you might look at ways of increasing your intuition, becoming stronger with your sixth sense, and looking at partnerships that have a spiritual basis. Trust your intuition more this year coming. It is going to be the very thing that carries you through. Your spirit team, your guides, your angels are looking to communicate with you regarding your love life, and also regarding self-love and the love that you have for yourself that you may have fought very hard for. So be open to not just what your eyes see, not just your feelings, not just the thoughts and beliefs you hold, but actually your intuition, that innermost knowing that is so spot on for you sometimes. I will say that for some of you, you start the year quite in a way of not quite having direction regarding your love life. You may be overanalyzing, overthinking. There's a lot going on in the mental realms with the mind. So watch your mind. What's so lovely is that if you can balance your mind with your intuition, you'll be a powerhouse this year when it comes to your love life and your relationships in general. So take care early on in the year not to get too caught up in a situation where you are struggling to assert yourself, where you're struggling to trust yourself, where you're struggling to find the right direction. Sometimes stepping back and letting things be is actually the best way to go about it. There's going to be, for some of you, some issues around authority figures. A lot of you may be seeking a very different relationship to what you've had in the past. And what, of course, comes up here now is perhaps some issues around father figures, perhaps some issues around authority figures in your life and how you relate to these, as this has some sort of effect on your love life and the kinds of partners you choose. So there's healing happening for the divine masculine. There's healing happening to balance out your divine feminine and divine masculine energies within you, because it's going to attract in a new level of love, one that you perhaps haven't had before. And it's saying that love is moving forward very quickly, actually, especially at the beginning of the year, which would make sense regarding, the Page of Swords, which means you're going to be over-analyzing and not too sure what's going on. And for some of you, perhaps it's about not being in your head so much. This is a chariot that is moving forward. It's guided by spirit. And what's important for you is that it doesn't become a runaway cart. You want to be in balance to do with yourself and to do with the trust in spirit. There's a lot of spiritual guidance that comes through regarding your relationship status this year. Whether you're in a relationship or about to start something new, for a lot of you, I see that they're going to be some new people coming into your life for the singles out there. And for those of you who are in a relationship, there might be some delays that cause you to wonder whether this relationship is for you. You may be at some sort of crossroads regarding your relationship, and it is saying that there are things to be resolved. This all feels very much early part of the year, and of course with the Hierophant, it's just talking about those, spiritual lessons, making sure you're on the same wavelength, on the same path. You'll be seeking out much more traditional relationships that are based in spirituality this year. For a lot of you, you're wanting that partnership and you're not tolerating waste of timers and wishy-washy folk anymore. You're into it for the long haul, and this is the year you're going to find it, because there's a great deal of determination and a great deal of spiritual activity. For a lot of you, 2024 is your year for love, and there's a brand new beginning coming. It comes in a little bit later. There may be these initial, lots of mental activity going on, some issues to resolve around authority father figures. However, it's all about getting clear about what you really want. And there's this new energy, very much supported by spirit, by your spirit team, guides and angels. Everybody's on board, and you have a new adventure waiting for you a little bit later on in the year. It will be after a time of recovery, and Spirit is saying go slow. You are still recuperating, and this is very much to do with your past. Some stuff still keeps coming up, old patterns, past feelings that need to be processed. So go slowly, despite, the Fool is very excitable. The Fool is very active, naive in some ways too, because it's just such a lot of optimism. But there are still things that you're dealing with. So whilst there's these two energies coming in, you do need to still take time out to process some of the things from the past. And a lot of you, due to your past, may be more cautious now. You'll adopt a wait and see approach. You won't just rush into anything. In fact, the mind is coming up again here, whether you're male, female, or gender neutral. Then mind is coming in here regarding your relationships. You're going to be sometimes thinking too much, but overall very crystal clear about what it is you want. You're going to have this very strong clarity, and you're not going to be afraid to speak your truth. It's powerful, this. You're a powerful manifester, and you're going to gain respect like this, especially if you've had ill treatment in the past in your relationships, even your formative years. This is you taking your power back. It's a very powerful year, and really leaving behind some of the things. A lot of you with the Two of Wands are ready to make a new move, a step forward, even traveling to distant lands to find love. Some of you will find it through travels. A lot of you may change your lifestyles this year. You're not going to be staying in one place perhaps. This is the year of manifesting things that, at the beginning of the year may seem impossible, just becomes possible this year, purely because there's so much spiritual support. And there are crossroads. It does indicate that, if you have been in a relationship that's going nowhere, if you've been in a relationship that hasn't been producing the results, and you're feeling that you're with somebody that isn't giving you what you need, this is the year where you're actually going to make changes, and they may happen very suddenly. You may decide very suddenly to change your mind and move forward, but this will have already been in the makings. This would have been 2023 energy coming through, and 2024 is just really taking action on it. One thing's for sure, 2024 for your love life is a year of action. There's so much happening. If you trust your intuition and you listen to your inner voice, instead of going into your head and playing out those hamster wheel mental patterns, it is about trusting and having faith. It is about giving up control. It is about going with the flow. If you can do that this year, then you will have a very, very interesting year for your love life, purely because you're listening to your inner voice, and the action steps you're going to take are going to guide you to love. Yes, there will be some challenges along the way. What is coming in is that the people in your life, whether this is now somebody new or the person that may be around you, could be coming in very swiftly. Okay, now the thing is with very swift energy is it's terribly exciting and creates a lot of passion and a lot of dynamite energy, but it doesn't always last. So for a lot of you earlier on in the year, there may be what appears to be a kindred spirit that flashes in, brings in a whole lot of passion and drama and excitement, just shakes you up, gets you in the mood for love, and then may just leave again just as quickly. So this is why the guidance that's coming through is to take your time, to go about it slowly. This will be somebody that comes in. For some of you, you'll be swept off your feet. However, remember that energy doesn't last and it's not sustainable. So you may find that things that happen very quickly aren't going to produce those long-term results you seek. But don't see it as a waste of time. See it as purely those lessons that you're now so aware around what you want that you're no longer going to stick around for energies that come from people that aren't balanced and people that aren't on track with your dreams and your wavelength. In fact, you'll be pretty proud of yourself this year, because with the 9 of Cups, it's just indicating wishes coming to fulfillment. So stay on track with your goals and dreams, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve all the happiness in the world. And this does feel like 2024 is a year for fulfillment and happiness for you. But you do need to let go of some things. You do need to release some of those old patterns, those old beliefs that hold you back. In fact, in 2023, it does feel like you've had to struggle quite a bit against some of those patterns and belief systems. You've been confused. You felt quite directionless possibly at times. You may have been wondering, where the hell is love? Everything else, just responsibilities and, taking accountability for your life and working and sorting things out. This year is a lot more about your inner world. However, it's more about, what it is you want. This is where free will comes into play. For a lot of you, you're in a very spiritual year. So this means that you know what you want and you're not settling anymore. Even if before you would, close your eyes to certain habits or patterns in your partners, no longer. This is about self-fulfillment. And so most importantly, it comes down to this relationship with yourself. Okay, let's have a quick look and see what's coming up for the person entering into your life in 2024. And what do we know about them? What do we see happening for you in 2024 in terms of partnership? So this is already coming through. It's very interesting. As I said to you, this is the year for a lot of you for love and serious love. So there's going to be opportunities to move in with each other. These relationships that are going through a change and you stay together, you're going to end up being offered marriage, living together, creating a life together. For those of you looking for love, this is a potential this year. 2024 is really strong for love to come in. That's going to give you that long held dream of marriage, of unity, soulmates being connected through spirit. And it's about building together. So you're going to be in a more grounded, more solid relationship. It's about building together, an offer of love coming in. This is what you've been waiting for. Your knight in shining armor, not a fool in a tin hat, but somebody who wants love, wants to share love. Remember, it is about sharing, not codependency. It is about your life, their life, and the third entity is your relationship, and you both invest in that relationship. And this is the person that's coming in and wants to do this with you. So pay attention to those that you meet. It's indicating new love. I mean, your cup is running over. And it's divinely guided. As you can see with the beautiful white dove, there's purity in this love. This is more a spiritual connection than anything else. And it doesn't mean that there isn't passion, but this is solidity, love, really heartfelt love. Your heart is opening this year. You're going to be in a heart space with somebody that's quite unlike anyone you've ever met before. And I'm talking to those of you who are single out there. This is new beginnings in love. Yes, for some of you, it does indicate that, you know, you may have had some difficulties around your relationship status. For some of you, you're going to realize that your person is somebody from the past. Yes, but it's indicating that this is a totally new chapter for love. You're doing things differently, so they're going to respond to you differently. This has the chance to really grow, expand, and prosper. And a lot of you are going to be moving in together, more even than getting married. But this is the celebration. This is we're doing it together, buying a house, creating a life together, the start of something. For those of you who've been worried, or, you know, there is love between you, but nothing's been happening. Your partner and you are going to decide on this year. So 2024 is looking really positive in terms of love. Now, what do you need? Personally need, there we go, to hear from Spirit that is in alignment with your love life at the moment for the last little bit of 2023. I know I'm speaking as if we're already in 2024. We're doing Christmas celebrations already today. We start early in this country. A lot of, our family members can't be around for Christmas, so we start them early for those that won't be with us. So I'm going to be having Christmas celebrations this afternoon, hence the 2024 talk. I also feel like 2024 is just so around the corner and happening so quickly that I already feel like the energies of 2024 are here, which shows that this is a year that really just wants to start. I feel like we've finished with 2023. A lot of us have put 2023 behind us. We're saying, you know what, this is it, we're done. We're not doing this again. A lot of us will be happy to see the end of 2023. 2024 promises to be a lot more clear. The energies are high, so it's what you tune into. Remember, it's your choice. You can choose to stay in the low vibrations and feel, terrible about things. It's what you focus on. Remember, presence. Being present, everything's happening in the here and now. You've got everything you need. Things are going to turn around for you, so stay positive. And here we go, triumphant. Your guardian angel is saying you will be triumphant this year. You're looking up to Spirit for your answers. You are on the magical unicorn. So you're having faith that magic is going to carry you to the person that you're meant to be with, or to take your relationship to the next level. Speak your truth. This is not the year to play small. This is the year to say it as it is. This is what I want. Here I am. Take me as I am, or leave it. And so it's a no-nonsense energy that really gets you to where you want to go. There is times for retreat necessary, as we said, to release some of that past that still pops up. Remember, healing is a process of layers. It doesn't mean that you stop living or you can't have a love life because you're busy healing. Not at all. Every person that comes in brings you something new on your journey. And it is a year of wise decisions. As I said, you'll be more cautious. You're trusting your intuition, which is represented by the owl here. Your angels and guides, there's a lot of illumination around your crown chakra and your third eye. And you'll be making some very wise decisions. So this is the year for love, my dear ones. I look forward to hearing your updates. I'm so excited for you. Please let me know. Give me some feedback because I absolutely love it. And please do like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these readings. I will leave a link below to my website. You can go to the personal channel reading consultations to book a reading if you'd like to see what your 2024 holds for love. And I look forward to seeing you again. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Lots of love.